Welcome to Best Car Fixes. This is Muhammad Harun Idris, GMC Acadia 2012. Yeah, the alternator is not charging. We put another alternator, it still doesn't charge. We are going to run a test, or at least to understand how this works. This car have two alternators, two wire plug on the alternator. The main wire is supposed to have 12 volts all time. You see that wire there? You see here? You see? It must have 12 volt all time. Now, these two wire here, one, you see the orange one, supposed to have like 5 volt wire, 5 volt power, and the other gray one is supposed to have a modulated percentage of from maybe 0, 60%, 70%, 80% charge induced by the engine computer here. So now those two wires are going back to the engine computer. When I plug it in, you start the car, no charging. But if you disconnect this, if the alternator is good and you disconnect this two wire, still the alternator is supposed to charge. That's what they say. So now, if you plug those, now when you read it, you're supposed to get 0 volt in the gray wire and 5 volt in the other one. Raymond, we're gonna disconnect the battery. Right now the car is charging. 12, 13. This is because you put a booster there. Soon we're gonna take this one out. We're gonna put the regular. I'm gonna disconnect the charger. Now we have this voltage here with the ignition on. I wanna see what we have here. Those are very nice tools. You can put it in, squeeze it. Mr. Raymond, can you put me into the orange wire first? I wanna see what value. Ignition is off. Put the tester. Ignition is off, 0 volt. What about the other one? 0 volt. Now turn the ignition on and come test it. With the ignition off, everything disconnected. 0 volt, 0 volt, 12 volt in the bottom. Ignition is on. Turn the headlight off, the auto headlight off, because we don't under AC. All the accessory off. Okay. Push the brake. Push the parking brake. It should turn this one off. The parking brake. Now turn the key on and off. Ignition off.
Off?
Ignition off.
On.
No, off now. Turn it off. On. Okay, is there any way you can turn the auto headlight off from the switch?
Okay.
And stop. Okay, that's good at least. Now also stop the wiper and the air condition. The air condition also. You stop the blue motor. Good. Now let's test. Ignition is on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's test the orange wire. What we have. The orange wire is supposed to have like 5 volts. If you plug it in, it's supposed to have like 3-4 volts. You see here? I have 4.9, that means 5 volt. The other one, with the ignition on, is still 0. Now start the car. I'm not gonna connect it. If you start it, alternator is supposed to charge. And this one here, which is the gray wire, supposed to have a little bit of power. Now, check me the one here. Check me the 5 volt. It's still 5 volt, but look at the other one. The other one, the gray one. This is the orange one. This one here is supposed to start. You see, it is modulating. It gives some signal. Because it's disconnected, we don't know what it is, but if you plug it in, we're supposed to have the same voltage here, like 3 to 4 voltage, and that one's supposed to start increase. Now push the one in the front to see how many voltage you have. It's not charging, 11 point something. I'm gonna connect it. If I connect this connector, I supposed to get the voltage here between 2 to 3, and this one have to go up. So plug it in. So the car is not charging. Definitely, if you do this one and alternator is not charging, that means the alternator is no good. We plug it in, okay? Now everything is plugged. Let's see the reading on the orange wire. I mean the orange. You see, it's not supposed to be zero. The orange wire is not supposed to be zero. It's supposed to have some voltage. So that means there is something pulling down. Maybe the alternator is defect or shorted. Put the other one. You see this one here? Start going up. This is a voltage modulator. Maybe the more charging, this is a computer sense signal. So you need to get some signal here. You know, when it's out, also it's supposed to give something. So this is what we have now with the bad alternator. We are going to take this alternator out. We change it with another one, get another brand, and then we see what is the reading going to be. You see here 0 volt. It should not pull it down. It pull like it short it out. Thank you for watching. Also, you have to check the continuity. You see continuity here, between here and that wire, voltage drop. We don't need no voltage drop. So that voltage drop have a different way of diagnosing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share and like. Now the next step is how to take this alternator out. And they say it take 1 hour and 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You have to take the tire, the front tire or some item from the bottom there. But we will look at that soon. Please subscribe, share and like. And if you have any question, feel free to ask. This is your friend Muhammad Harun Idris. Now Peter.